Alright, here we go. Alright, guys. It looks like the camera's working. Good. Good. Been having troubles with that for a little while now. Alright, looks like audio is getting through. Good. Good. Yeah. It seems the situation has been getting worse over the last 2 days. The exploration team's movements will be limited as a result. Who's going to get to take this commission? Has something happened? Ah, Alduics and Paimon. Your timing truly is impeccable. Impeccable, you say? Sounds like we got trouble on our hands again. For reasons unknown, some dark mud-like substances come pouring out of the caverns and mines of the chasm lately. It's a very sudden affair, and the exploration team has yet to come up with any countermeasures, so investigations have started and stopped several times, such as Khedive has asked the Adventurers Guild to send help. Dark mud stuff? Isn't that stuff from beneath the chasm? That's exactly the substance I speak of. I do not know why it has reached the caverns and mines, but either the way, the exploration team's progress has stymied. Even their day-to-day movements have been affected. After all, they rely heavily on the mining tunnels for the transportation of goods and materials. As long as it's been going on for some time now, Khedive says he's found a researcher from Sumeru who can help him out, but the researcher seems to have need help themselves. I must admit this has been troubling me ever since. You know, Khedive probably pays well. Has no one stepped forward? No, I'm afraid. No, I'm afraid mostly owing to the extreme danger that the dark mud poses. Quite a few people have actually came on account of the reward, but the moment they heard it was the chasm, they quickly declined. To make things trickier, most adventurers are not familiar with the chasm's layout. So the one who accepts this commission will have to be someone who with no fear of danger and who knows the chasm like the back of their hand. And just as I was puzzling over this matter, you two dropped by. So that's how it is. Things do seem quite serious. I suppose we can help out, Khedive. Let's go now, shall we? About that, Khedive did say that you two have to look out. You just have to look for that other researcher from Sumeru. Or, to quote him verbatim, if anyone's willing to help, tell them to go to the chasm side of the chasm. The guy there will be prepping just as usual. Alright, we'll be off then. Thank you. Chasm safety's in your hands. Yay! I should probably actually go spend a little resin real quick. Hopefully the fan's not being picked up much in the background.
An assassin from our homeland, or a fool who
trespasses on the
upon the
water
waters of
of
Jinsa.
Jinsa.
Coveting the shapes of the living, pure water can take on many forms. In this way, shall water deliver your punishment. is its
ability to take any shape.
Into the wind.
Time for a light show.
Without solid ground, terrestrial creatures
Creatures are
become
simply helpless.
The power of
Water is its ability to take any shape.
Don't blink. Fire hazard.
One who is ignorant of water's treasures fails also to comprehend its horrors.
Speed of light. Time for a light show.
Let's see what happens when you lose your foothold. The power
Of water is its ability to take any shape.
Don't blink.
One with
As long as rain falls and rivers flow, water will exist.
Forever. No shit. 52. We'll be done with you in a while. Very, very soon. I got that start, so actually, I should probably get sidetracked and go do the commissions real quick. It would never
Violet grass
hurt.
is a plant that enjoys a moist environment and is best picked after it rains. If you should choose to pick any, be sure to store them appropriately. Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember.
Jesus, Zhongli.
But where are those who share the memory?
into the wind.
The fuse is lit.
The wind knows me.
Hey!
Stabilize.
Speed of light.
Looks like... Okay. Or know about that, but that's good. Learning stuff
Solidify.
every day.
One with
I
nature.
messed with the blue light filter a little bit of my monitor because it was hurting my eyes, and it reduced the glare by doing so on my glasses, which making it easier for me to actually record videos or do
Solidify.
anything with a webcam.
Into the wind.
So this makes me a lot happier.
The wind knows me. Gather. Into the wind. One with nature.
I will have order.
Don't blink.
Time to go. The wind knows me.
That's where it is. Okay. I haven't done this one in a little while.
Solidify!
Into the wind. One with nature.
Stabilize!
The wind knows me.
Speed of light. Yeah.
Into the wind.
Don't blink. Hey.
The wind knows me.
You then go fight Oceanoid, then continue the Chasm quest.
Ad Astra. Thank you for Ad Astra.
Soul, Amber. I kind of wish that when you send a character out on expedition that they get some affection points or something like that, just so it's a nice little passive way to level that as well. All right. Yeah, I probably commission. Let's go. Know it again. Good.
from our
Homeland,
homeland, or
or
a fool who
trespasses upon the waters of Chingsa,
coveting
the shapes of the living, pure water can take on many forms.
In
This way,
shall water deliver your punishment.
God, it'll be nice to take a break from you for a
The
while.
power of water is its ability to take any shape. Without solid ground, terrestrial creatures become simply
Helpless. Oh gee, I'm so helpless.
The
Imagine if
power
they
of
updated this
water
boss fight
is
so
its
you could
ability
actually
to
spawn
take any shape.
your boat here and do just like a boat battle boss fight instead if you do get all the platforms to go away. That'd be kind of actually sick. It'd be a nice way to revamp it.
With sword comes shadow.
One who is ignorant of water's treasures fails also
Also,
to comprehend its horrors.
Don't blink. Fire hazard.
Gather!
Speed of light.
Let's see what happens when you lose your foothold.
I'm probably gonna need you, so I'll just you in advance.
The power of water is its ability to take any shape.
Incoming. Hey.
As long as rain falls and rivers flow, water will exist forever.
I'll keep you. 4. Heal up. Give me a sec.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same.
Okay, shut up.
We still can't let our guard down.
Weird to see people here. Not gonna lie.
We still can't let our guard down.
Hoseni. Or Hasani. Hasani? I didn't think the environment here would be so unique. In that case, the energy system of the Persinius spike will... Huh? Alduics and Paimon, it's been a while. Why are the two of you here in the chasm? Actually, I do recall Khadif saying that you've helped the exploration team out a lot. That said, the situation in the chasm is worsening. It's no place for a walk in the park. Wait, you are... Oh, come on, didn't we just meet a short while ago? I do always end up asking for your help, but that's no reason to pretend that you don't recognize me. Ah, forget it. In that case, allow me to introduce myself again. I am Hoseni, researcher at Academia. I've been working on a device known as the Energy Amplifier. I even went to Inazuma to do some reference work there. However, I've run out of operating funds for my research, and so I have to return to Sumeru. Ah, okay, Paimon thinks she remembers you now. You? Your amplifier man. I'm quite sure I've never introduced myself as such. Whatever the case, I received a report from a fellow researcher named Khadif. I owed him a favor regarding research funds from way back, so I'm here at the chasm to help him solve his problem. Well, I hope that the explanation is clear enough, in which case let me ask the question, why are you two here at the chasm? Well, we are also just so happen to have received a commission from Khadif. Khadiv. So it's you. I think I was so worried when Khadif mentioned that he was going to find some people to help out. Since it's you, I guess this is nothing to worry about. I must admit that if I were attempted to resolve the dark mode issue here at the chasm myself, it would take a lot of time and energy, but with your help, our odds are well higher. What do you need us to do? You've heard of the Persinius spike, right? A device that can release energy that disrupts the ley lines. According to my hypothesis, we can place the spike at points where the dark mud is pouring out to disrupt the ley line movements and clear it away. Is that dark mud even related to the ley lines? Well, they did appear back based on anomalies in the ley lines, so it's very likely they were related. That's what Khadif and I have discussed anyway. We can use the spikes to disrupt or even close the openings that allow the ley lines to access external elements, which will stop the dark mud. However, we were previously just using the spikes to disrupt the ley lines. First, I'm using the spikes to seal the ley line. I've done some estimations and adjusted some of the spike parameters. In theory, nothing can go wrong. But theory is, ultimately theory, and theories must be all tested. I was just thinking of beginning the initialization project, in fact, but it has some risk. Well, allow me then. Alright, I'll leave it to you. I will observe from the sides. Begin operating the Persinius spike for the first time within the chasm and protect it from the attacks of monsters drawn to its presence. Okay. Dark mud oozing forth from the ley lines will buff nearby monsters, increasing their attack and defense greatly. When these monsters are in areas covered by dark mud, their abilities will be further increased. Monsters will attack the Persinius spike constantly. The surrounding area will flood with dark mud. Clear the mud to weaken the monsters and defeat them, prevent the spike from being damaged.
Into the wind. Stabilize. The wind knows me.
Speed of light.
Gather. Into the wind.
Don't blink. Incoming.
One with nature.
Speed of light.
Stabilize. As one with wind and cloud.
Incoming. Hey! Speed of light.
Stabilize. The wind knows me.
Incoming.
Stabilize. One with nature. Fallen leaves. Adorn my... Order guide you. The wind knows me.
Speed of light. Yeah. Don't blink.
F above.
Gather. Into the wind.
Speed of light.
Clouds high. The birds call.
Welcome, welcome.
Solidify. This is order.
Don't blink.
Pretty good. How about you? Alright. Leave the first spike. Asceni. Didn't you say that theoretically there wouldn't be any problems? The spike wound up causing the dark mud to gush. Dead. Ah, is that how it is? Ah, to think that I did not factor the ground into my calculation. Wow, what an error. Glad to hear it. Factor the ground in your calculations. That's right. Our previous experiments all took place on softer soil. With the chasm, this medium through the spike's energy travels is not soil but rock. It has very different properties. This caused a major discrepancy between the earlier calculations and the actual results. You're stuck at part 2. I'm just doing part 1 right now. I gotta do part 2. Indeed, the theory is not a mere matter of imagination. Instead, it must be grounded and proven in reality. Proving process seems dangerous, though. Why why did so much mud come out at once? Well, indeed, this place is quite far from the mining complex, so the mud really shouldn't be flowing all the way here. The situation must be more urgent than we imagined. Also, the percentage spike has a definite effect on environments affected by the dark mud. This shows that the mud's proliferation is as yet guessed an issue that stems from the ley lines. Proves the need for experimentation and proof, does it not? Of course, if I had done the experiment myself, I would have wound up being attacked by monsters. Not that I have to worry about being injured. That would just be a small loss compared to any damage that might be done to the percentage spike. How would I answer to a great tutor furnace or my fellow researchers in the Kushwar? Well, you gotta work hard on increasing your strength, man. You should pay more attention. You might be able to do it in co-op, maybe. You should pay more attention to your own safety, nonetheless. Unless it's a co-op restricted, but I don't know about that. True, the data we've collected can be used to adjust the results of our calculations on the solutions of these inferior parameters. I believe there were 4 such methods. There will be only one that will prove most effective. Thank you so much for helping me with this test run, Alduics. I will make some adjustments to the percentage spike. Later, it can be moved into the mining complex where operations can begin. Then you move it into the mining complex. Well, no, I had agreed with Khedive to hire some local miners here to move it. But when they heard that the objective was to resolve the issue of the dark mud, they refused any payment. I've spoken to Khedive and Mooning from the Ministry of Civil Affairs, however. That's good. Glad you're getting better. However, the more will still go to them as compensation. Of course, I'll need you to help start the machine once it reaches its destination. Ooh, Nautilus Jade.
Stabilize.
You're here. Yep, we're here to help. I was just checking the percentage spike. I must say that the Leyways miners are made of stern stuff. Just 2 of them are enough to transport the spike here, but since the spike has some very fine moving parts, I need to check if it has been affected while in transit. In theory, though, everything should be fine. That's what you said the last time too, and you nearly got us into deep trouble. Well, I did say that there's a difference between theory and reality. However, I made sure to check everything before you came. Everything has been prepared. Once initialized, an operational spike will not need any initial elemental energy input to maintain its charging state. Wait, it doesn't need any initial energy? Yes. Before I had to adapt to Inazuma's environment, so I modified it so that I could only charge and operate through the use of electro. However, that is not the original operating mode of the Persinius Spike. Originally, it was intended to function in this sort of environment. In fact, this dark mud is its power source. The mud provides power to the spike. That's right, and that's why the spike is perfectly suited to solving this issue. Consider it the dark mud issue we're having in the chasm has both symptom and source, both of which must be resolved. Of these, the source is oops, skip through it. No, that is just how the problem presents itself. The mud is sources, in fact, the openings in the ley lines through which the mud is spewing out. Such, we must use Persinius Spike to seal the ley lines shut. That will solve our root problem. Of course, the sealing and delay lines will not completely solve the problem of the dark mud that has already come out. However, the Persinius Spike has the ability to absorb the energy within the mud and decrease its power as a contaminant. This is what we call fixing the symptoms. This way, the mud that has already reached the surface will serve as a power source for the Persinius Spike, and as the spike continues operation, it will close the ley lines from which the mud is spewing forth. As for those monsters who have been affected by the mud due to long-term exposure, they will lose the enhancements they get from it and be weakened. Ooh, that's 3 birds with 1 stone. You know what? This Percy Spikesy is better than Paimata. It's Persinius Spike. Persinius brilliance is truly that one is such that one might almost believe that the spike was specifically made to solve problems such as these. If that guess of mine is true, then this whole process of solving the dark mud problem could serve as a valuable experimental data in the future. Who knows, this research might even allow me to discover some hitherto unknown principles behind how Persinia could affect the ley lines using certain devices. This subject has great value, honestly. If I could win the Academia's Kavikakas Prize with this, that would be most wonderful. Kavikakas Prize? That is a prize that the Academia gives, especially to young researchers. Every year, the sages will go over the research report sent in and cast votes to select the winner. Criteria for winning are that the subject must be groundbreaking, creative, and the person sending the report must have great potential and be under 40 years. All those who have won the Kavika prize while under the age of 40 would go on to win great renown in the Academia. That sounds awesome. Well, let's start the spike up right now. Let's hope it solves our problem. That said, please take note, Alduics. While the Persinius Spike is a very impressive piece of equipment, it's also quite intricate and fragile. If it is hit with while operating or submerged by dark mud, which can cause fouling, the spike will turn off automatically to prevent any further damage. As such, please beware the mud, the monsters while you operate the device. Will constantly purify the environment while charging up. The challenges consider success once charging completes. The Persinius Spike will enter a faulty state for a time if it is attacked, causing charging to temporarily stall. Additionally, using blooming light while the spike is operating normally will clear out nearby ooze concentration and allow spike energy, additional energy, and speeding up. Okay. First, I need to look for a couple things. Go to you. Alright, so you will be a charging source over here. Don't already need to power you.
Solidify!
Yeah, this is part 2. Basically, you just gotta get rid of all of the mud as best as possible, while also, because removing the mud charges it faster, and maintain that it doesn't take too much damage.
Don't blink.
Gather!
Incoming.
The wind knows me.
Hey! Nowhere to hide.
Order guide you.
One with nature. Ha!
You probably need to get your secretion, your adjuvant leveled up if possible.
Solidify!
Into the wind. The wind knows me.
Done. If you can also get the enemies to focus on you while you're running around clearing out the mud, it'll technically keep charging. So that's one way to handle it. You can kind of cheese it in that regard. Effects are better than I thought. We all recorded the phenomenon we see in the data we've collected, and most importantly, the dark mode was completely cleared. Just that, why do you look so unhappy? Is it bad timing that the mining complex is all clean? Let me think. When Khadiva and I analyzed the situation previously, we believed that the opening of the ley lines through which the dark mud came should be here. I don't think that such an opening would have been this easy to clear out, so the true entry must be elsewhere. In this case, the affected areas also include the frontline mines. Exactly, that means the point to which the dark mud is flowing is in the tunnels. As such, areas will be far more narrow, allowing for greater buildup of the mud, making it easier for monsters to swarm in, thus worsening our problem. Still, I have full faith in the Persinia's spike. It is, after all, Persinia's greatest creation. And yeah, Paimon's creation, totally. Just let me do a bit of maintenance work on it first. I'll call the miners who agreed to move the spike into the tunnels over. Great. Begin part 2. Now we reset for the next time I play. For that, be doing part 3. Alright. Now I'm gonna go do some test runs, but first I should go fight Oceanoid. Let's get Oceanoid out of the way. Dink, dink, dink. Kind of smooth with it. I'll just equip you, I guess.
An
Assassin from our homeland, or a fool who trespasses upon the waters of Chingsa.
Coveting the shapes of the living, pure water can take on many forms. In this way,
fucking
shall
crabs.
water deliver your punishment.
I don't like STDs. I don't want any crabs.
Its ability to take any shape.
Speed of
Go.
light.
Without solid ground, terrestrial creatures become simply helpless.
Yeah. Use the bitch, Oceanoid. We get it. Okay, so we'll have to fight a lot of you in
is its ability to take any
Fontaine
shape.
when we eventually go there, because that's where you're from.
Stabilize.
The wind knows me.
Incoming.
Ox.
Cut to the chase.
One who is ignorant of water's treasures fails also to comprehend its horrors.
Speed of light.
Train and frog.
Incoming.
Let's see what happens when you
Lose your foothold.
The power of water is its
ability to take any shape.
Don't blink.
More hawks.
The fuse is lit.
As long as rain falls and rivers flow, water will exist.
6. Here. Oop, wrong button. 5. F5. Alright. Let's do some test runs. Yeah.
I must leave no stone.
Attaboy! Who wants some of this? Let's roll! Cool it. Don't get frostbite. It's showtime! Bam!
Oh, hold on. Gotta finish combo. So, E skill. He'll deal some damage. It'll give him a stack of the strength that you can also get from here. Yeah. Getting the stacks is kind of, it'll help you kind of, oh, there we go. Go to the stacks. It'll taunt based on HP. And then when he takes damage, you'll get also more stacks. And then it basically is a great way to generate a lot of the superlative stacks for him. Because when you get the superlative stacks, it works best in a 3GO team. So like Noel, Goro, and Ito. Because Goro has a skill, I can't remember if it's E or Q, that depending on how many Geo element characters you have, it'll provide extra buffs. Having a shielder like Noel or Zhongli, and then Ito as well. Ito can dish out a lot of damage. He and Noel are built off of defense in a lot of regards. He's a good unit. I love his voice acting, his design, his personality. But at the same time, we have Sumeru coming in 3.0, and Kazuha and Klee, and I think Mona coming in 2.8. So it might be better just to save. Hi, Shinobu. Time to play with you. I've heard you're kind of a clunky character. See your animations. Character design, a lot. The fact that the sword just kind of floats there too is hilarious. So, third hit. Spurns of those. Alright, so Jingling, Lisa, Kaya. Okay.
Stand with me.
That deals constant electro. Okay.
Freeze.
Oh, and it's an active character. Sweet.
Out of my way.
This moment will be frozen in time.
things up.
Okay, so she's really good at kind of stacking on the active character damage,
Our bond
which
is
is
strong.
really
I'll settle
nice.
this.
Don't get frostbite.
You're in for a little.
Nice and spicy. Hey,
Okay. Not a bad character to play with, but definitely clunkier because of Q does healing. But it might be good to raise elemental mastery with you, but your healing is based off of HP. We probably also want a fair amount of energy recharge, just keep spamming our Q. But having a couple characters that can also do some other active effects just to keep stacking that. Like a Kazuha would also be pretty good because she's constantly playing Electro and dealing that damage. So you could do swirl reactions with that if you had Shenhui. You could do constant cryo, Dingling for a decent amount of fire, especially after you do Q, Kaya for cryo if you do his Q on the whatever active character. So then you could stack a couple of those and do an actual full DPS while also channeling like 3 different other elements going on, which for the amount of setup it would take is still pretty fun in concept and in practice, but not every fight will give you enough time. Some enemies die way faster and then or have are immune to more things, so it wouldn't be entirely necessary to stack up that many elements at once in a fight. Yeah, we'll do Chongyun again now. Again. Yep, I know how to play you a little bit.
A touch of frost.
out of the frying pan, into the fire.
Cap that. Submit for judgment.
There we go.
Toast. Nice and spicy.
Forth, my blade. From whence you came.
Out of the frying pan, into the fire.
Okay. Stage. And this is what I meant. Goro goes really well with Ito, and if you have Noelle or Zhongli and stuff like that. Because I think it's this one. Yeah. Provides up to 3 buffs to active characters with the skills AoE based on the number of Geo characters in the party at the same time. 1 Geo character gives them a defense bonus, 2 Geo characters increases resistance to interruption, 3 gives them a Geo damage bonus. Plus, it's also just kind of nice to have too, because he gives you the ability to look up the find rare resources unique to Inazuma by being in an area and having him in your active party. So he's like Chi-Chi and Klee. He's based off of defense. Oh. Okay.
Steady as stone.
Charge!
Give up. Your life is mine.
Rally! Fall in! This moment will be frozen in time. Dodge this!
Hey, at least that's better than last time. So it's literally kind of perfecting it.
It's nothing. Submit.
Don't get frostbite. Everyone on me!
As a dutiful maid would.
And Goro done. Nice. Right. That's done. Let me check. Respawn timer. Oceanoids spawn back. Go
from our homeland, or a fool who trespasses upon the waters of Chingsa. Coveting the shapes of the living, pure water can take on many forms. In this way, shall water deliver your punishment. The power of water is its ability to take any shape.
Because I'm trying to get a certain amount of its ascension materials. Because I don't need to fight it again for a long time until I get a new Hydro
Without
unit will actually
solid
need it.
ground, terrestrial creatures become simply
Basically, I'm farming the
helpless.
boss. I need a total of 60 of its ascension materials, and then I have enough to ascend all of my current Hydro units to 90, to the max level. Then I don't need to play it for a while, so unless I got, like,
The
Child.
power of water is its ability to take any shape.
Don't blink. Fire hazard.
One who is ignorant of water's treasures fails also to comprehend its horrors.
Incoming.
Let's see what happens when you lose your foothold. The power of
Water is its
its
ability to take any shape. Okay.
Speed of light.
Handle you first.
Nowhere to hide. The fuse is lit.
As long as rain falls and rivers flow, water will exist for.
Yeah. Alright. Just need to fight you one more time and then I'll have 60. Ooh. Crit rate bracelet. Nice. Alright. Here real quick and then I will start. Alright. Sayu. 6. You'll give me those. Oh, those are cute. Those are really cute. 60 and 15 heroes wit.
Boats are made for transferring commodities back and forth, and those that come across Liua tend to stay a while.
You'll respawn in a minute, so once you've
So
respawned
it is
and
where many things.
we'll fight you, and then I will completely focus on Sayu's Hangout. Don't think I need to do anything else other than Sayu's Hangout for the rest of the stream. What's left?
This realm is. If you ever have it.
I'll just over here and wait out that minute. Curious, what is? Also, Fabov, can you hear my fan in the background? Let me know. I'm at 5.8 million left. Definitely need to do a lot of. Okay, good, because I have it on the second setting, and I was kind of worried, but looks like my noise suppression is really helping out in my echo and my cancellation stuff. Yeah, So when Leyline Overflow comes in like a week or two, probably just prioritize Mora. Though it would be nice to get more Heroes Wit, because I have so many
Where
more
do you
units I
want to
want to
go?
level. How about you, Michelle? I think my dandelions ever respawn, so I might do that next later. I might just go and grab all 53 on the map. Then I can ascend you to 90 and then focus on alloy. Because if that respawn, that means the dandelions have respawned for you. I mean the mist crystal Mara. You're leveled. Nice, congrats. You've had all your crystal Mara. Is it? I think it's just Sayu who needs crystal Mara after that. Yeah. I want all of my five, all my 5 stars to hit 90, then work on the rest of them leveled up so I can get that.
If you'd like to
Alright, Oceanoid respawned.
see
Do
Liyue's
that.
torch.
Yay! The last time I'll need to fight the Oceanoid for a little while. Hopefully a good long while.
An
I tried to
assassin
be all
from our
cool.
homeland,
Drive
or
by
a
started,
fool who
failed.
trespasses upon the waters of Chainsa. Coveting the shapes
Ow.
of the living,
I just
pure
had a headache.
water can
That
take
was
on many
weird.
forms. In this way,
Duck.
shall water deliver your punishment. The power of water, is its ability to take any shape.
Gather!
Incoming. Hey!
Without solid ground, terrestrial creatures become
Simply helpless. Again, they need to update this fight or add a different Oceanoid we could farm where maybe all of the platform sinks and then your boat spawns and then you finish the fight in your boat.
The
That'd be
power
so
of
fucking
water
cool.
is its ability to take any shape.
Oh, it's the fucking crabs.
One with nature.
Speed of light. Hey!
I don't
Time for a
want
light
an
show.
STD. Don't give me crabs, Oceanoid. Not really. The boat's pretty easy. It'd be interesting mechanics, and they gotta incorporate it somehow because it's gonna be it's a permanent thing in the game.
One who is ignorant of water's treasures fails also to comprehend its
Yeah.
horrors.
Shut up, Oceanoid.
Solidify!
Incoming.
To be honest, this is a pretty stale fight.
Don't blink.
All you have to do
Let's
is
see
literally
what
stay on the
happens
middle
when you
tile,
lose your
and you
foothold.
never have to move for any of the tiles sinking, etc. Having it so they all sink and then your boat spawns or something would be pretty fucking cool.
The power of water is its ability to take any shape.
Oh my god, is taking a shape.
Solidify!
The fuse is lit.
As long as rain falls and rivers flow, water will exist forever.
Meh. 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 Alright, 61. I'll have to figure out my next boss. I've been saving for a while. You get them from leveling up, from battle pass, etc. What? Let's go heal. Want to use a meal. I've been saving for a while. I try not to spend much of them. Now I've dropped down into the 10s before, and that was too little, too fragile resin. Into Alright, so Bennett obviously Klee, 20.
These bombs, so heavy.
You are a different boss. You're that boss. What about you? Alright, so actually. I could do Fire Boss as my next target to grind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, ow! Where did that come from?
I have a lot of boss. Electro would be bad. 20. 40. Different one. 48. 60. 80. Boss, not gonna lie. But you. 20. We got enough for you. Yeah, I know that. 20. 40. 60. Yeah, ice will be my biggest grind. It might actually just be fire.
Hmm. Hmm.
Could just grind the Primo Bishop. And I'll do electricity. Yeah, that's 40 between those two. 60 actually, because I missed
If you
beta
ever
last
want to
time.
trade,
And then 100, so 61. Okay. Need to grind 61 more of the electro hypost. Let me get this off the map. There. Now I'm no longer navigating on them. Sayu time. Huh? Hello, small child. Please do not stare at me, small child. She just ninja vanished. Strange. Why would she ninja vanish if she was a ninja? Let's go follow her. Maybe we can find out what's going on. If you've noticed, I've also managed to fix a little bit of the glare on my glasses. Nowhere to be seen. Or only a moment ago, she couldn't have gone too far. Maybe she's using ninjas for skills to hide. Let's have a look around the area. This appears to be just an order of junk. Someone will likely come by to clean it up soon. There doesn't seem to be anything of particular interest. Here, let's go have a look somewhere else. Nope, she doesn't seem to be around here. I wonder where she could be. Hmm. My superior intellect is telling me there's something special about this statue. I bet it's her. I could do it. I could set her on fire right now. Anyways. What's that strange looking thing? It's a small child.
Aww, you saw right through my disguise.
Your impressive little disguise. It was pure chance.
Odd. Even the Shrine Maiden often struggles to find me.
Well, if your tail wasn't sticking out.
Huh? My tail was sticking out? I must have been too nervous and failed to fully utilize my ninjutsu technique. So, what do you need?
Are you just looking for me right now?
Well, I heard that Shimmer has added a delicious new dish to their menu. And Yai Publishing House has some good light novels. Oh, and the dip in Isa bathhouse is always nice. So, you know, today's weather is perfect for all that stuff.
She wants a friend. She wants to make a proper friend. Sorry, though. We're strictly co-workers.
So, what can I do for you?
What's the real reason?
No, really, I'm not up to anything. I'm just a little tired and thought I could use a good nap.
I don't trust that. Part 3 of the event isn't out. It's locked behind a server reset. There's only two stages of the current event out right now. That makes sense, I guess.
I'll be going now. Don't bother chasing me again. You won't be able to catch me anyway.
Perhaps I'll tell Kamisato Ayaka that I ran into you here.
Oh no, anything but that. You're just as difficult as the Shrine Maiden. Come on, just let me go, would you?
I'm such a role model. I am literally coercing a child into honesty with threats. Expect you to answer honestly.
Oh, fine. But if I tell you the truth, I don't want to hear any complaints, no matter how crazy the truth may seem. So, you know I'm in the Shumatsu-ban, right? Well, it's our job to take care of matters that are inconvenient to the higher-ups. Which sometimes includes ambushing people.
Ambushing, huh? That's sticky business.
Huh? Doesn't that intimidate you even a little bit?
Sayu, I have literally fought your island, your country's god. I fought 2 sea serpents. I have fought 2 harbingers. I guess technically 3 because Scary Mush, but it didn't last very long or something like that. I fought a dragon.
You do know what that means, right? And still no reaction, huh? Don't tell me it's because of my height. Anyway, being ambushed is pretty scary. You should at least try to express a little concern.
But I'm not your target, right?
Actually, according to my orders, you are. Though I have no intention of really attacking you. I don't get it. They never assign me this kind of mission. There's loads of other suitable operatives. All this craziness is starting to interfere with my sleep schedule. I just dropped by to see how you were doing. I was glad to see that you're okay.
But why all the running, and what were those lame excuses just now?
I was worried about how you'd react. I mean, who knows what you'd do if you knew that I was out to ambush you.
Sayo, may I educate you on a single person known as Klee? You ambushing me is way less frightening than letting Klee run around unsupervised. She is a god of destruction. And I think she's just a little younger than you.
Yet, when I told you, you didn't so much as flinch. I guess that actually made me feel a lot better.
Well, you were a great help to us before. What's really concerning is whatever behind these orders of yours.
Who do you want to talk to? Someone in the Yashiro Commission?
Who is the Shrine Maiden you mentioned?
She's the one who's been assigned to supervise my work. She always tries to catch me whenever I'm slacking off. Basically, it's her duty to keep me from napping. But she would probably know more about the origins of my mission.
Then let's go ask her about it.
Fine. I'll take you to her. But I'll have to hide somewhere in the distance. If she catches me anywhere near there, I'll never hear the end of it. And then they'll sentence me to all kinds of work, which will really cut into my time for napping.
I get it. I vibe with that whole mentality. Naps are great.
Please, she's quite perceptive. You mustn't tell her that you've seen me anywhere. You got that? We have a deal. No word about me.
Speed of light.
Actually, no, we'll keep running around this Kaza.
Time to go. Time to go.
Where are you standing over here? Oh, you must be another Shimatsuban.
Where has she run off to this time?
Hi. Sayu told me to come talk to you. She's right next to us.
I didn't expect to see you here. You're the traveler, right? It's a pleasure to meet you.
Oh, you've heard of me?
Yes, Miss Kamisato has spoken of you before. You seem familiar. It appears my intuitions were correct. May I ask what brings you here?
I happen to be in the area. Do you come here often?
It just so happens I'm looking for a little child by the name of Sayu. She's a ninja, with a nasty habit of disappearing the moment I turn around. She's always neglectful of her duties. She often comes here to take a nap, but it seems she's already predicted that I would come looking for her. You haven't happened to see her anywhere, have you? She's wearing a Mojina costume. Pretty hard to miss.
No, of course not. No, I haven't. No. No, I haven't.
Really?
Really?
Well then, I suppose I'll just have to keep searching for her.
By the way, I've got word that the Yashiro Commission has supposedly dispatched someone to ambush me.
Oh? How could that be? How did you catch wind of this? Did you encounter the ninja tasked with the matter?
I've just got an unusual feeling that someone's following me.
Huh. Well, I'm sure there's no need to worry. You're probably just overthinking things. After all, you have been of great service to the Yashiro Commission, and many are thankful for your actions. How could anyone even consider dispatching a ninja to attack you?
Possible that a ninja could have gone rogue, you know, a ninja like Sayu.
Like Sayu? You mean to say that this matter is related to Sayu?
No. I didn't say that. No, not at all. I'm just making an example, that's all.
There's absolutely no need to worry about Sayu. If anything, she's extremely loyal and would never act presumptuously. Though she often neglects her duties as a ninja and seems to never heed instructions, she's certainly not one to go against our principles. Given her age, such portentous tasks are not assigned to her.
But doesn't that make Sayu even more suspicious?
What's the matter? Are you still worried? All right. Just to be sure, I shall personally inquire about this matter with the Yashiro Commission. Though I am the Shrine Maiden, it is also part of my duties to take on work from the Shumatsuban.
While you're making inquiries, I shall investigate on my own, just to be safe.
Yes, of course. I am sorry that this matter has taken up so much of your time. I'll be sure to look into it and get back to you as soon as possible.
Phew, that was close. Thanks for not ratting me out.
Good thing you didn't fall asleep.
Even I find it hard to sleep through a tense moment like that.
We know that Kano Nana isn't behind your mission. Is there anyone else you can think of?
I don't know where else to start. Oh, but there is one official guy who is responsible for delivering orders from the Yashiro Commission to the Shumatsuban. Anyone with missions like this will report directly to him. But I never received those kinds of missions, so I've hardly ever spoken to him before.
Maybe there's a way we can get his attention?
Okay, what's the plan?
Just pretend that you've already finished the job.
Huh? But I can't do that. I mean, I can't even squish an Onikabuto. There's no
Aww.
way I... Oh, wait. You said pretend, didn't you? You almost scared my tail off. But even so, I'm a lousy liar.
Don't worry, I'll give you some hair and other evidence to report back.
Oh,
We just take the sword and
okay.
hack off a
I'll
finger.
take the evidence, stuff it in a bag, and write my name and mission on it. Then, all I need to do is put it in a big box used for reports and wait for him to see it. I'm sure he'll come looking for me. But that's a lot to do, and it's really far away.
Hey, you have to help me out here.
Oh, fine. I guess my nap will have to wait till later. Just stay put, okay? I'll be back in no time.
Okay. After a while, Sayu finally returns.
I finally made it back. Your evidence caught his attention right away. He gave me a different location to meet him at later. Strange. Why wouldn't we just meet at the police station?
That's even more
Let's
suspicious.
go to the meeting point. I want to settle this quickly so I can finally curl up for a nice long nap.
You realize that if I died, I'm pretty sure a fair amount of people in Inazuma alone would be very, very angry about being assassinated. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna...
Sayu, is it true? Have you completed the mission? I don't recall you ever taking any ambush missions before. How were you able to deal with the renowned traveler so swiftly?
Well, you see, I caught him off guard. Yeah, that's it. He didn't have time to react. All it took was
Perfect
one
story.
thump, then bam, and it was over.
Oh no. How could this be? I really didn't see this coming. Don't you usually just ignore your orders from the Shumatsuban? How was I supposed to know that you'd actually take this one and finish it so efficiently?
Well, I don't feel sleepy every day, you know? So don't underestimate me. My sensei did teach me some ambush techniques. I just never used them before, that's all.
I see. Fine. I'll report back then.
Hey, wait! Don't leave! Traveler, you can come out now!
Don't even think about running off.
Explain yourself, Sayu. What's going on here? So, you were lying to me the whole time? The traveler is still alive?
Alive and in the flesh, baby.
Shrine Maiden already confirmed that there was no such mission. So we decided to catch you red-handed in your own game, you sneaky sneak.
Sneaky sneak.
Wait, I can explain. It's not what you think. Yes, I was the one who forged the ambush mission, but I had good reason to.
Save it for the Yashiro Commission. I'm sure they'd love to hear your story.
No, please, just hear me out. I'll explain everything.
I've got him tied up. He's not going anywhere. That takes care of that. Now all we need to do is drag you back and I can have a good night's sleep.
Pretty sure Ayato and Ayako would have him personally executed. Oh my god. Ayaka's actually in the quest. Oh, that's great.
Oh, hello, traveler. And I see Sayu and Mr. Ogawa are with you. Is something the matter? I understand the situation. It seems Mr. Ogawa was only acting out of coercion from the Kairagi. He had no intent to truly harm you. However, it concerns me that those forged orders went as far as they did. It's my responsibility to look into such matters. I will take the appropriate measures to resolve this.
As long as we can resolve the situation.
Allow me to take the investigation matters from here. You needn't worry any longer.
If that's all, then we should get going. I can't help but feel a little uneasy here.
It's not often that I get to see you here, Sayu. It seems that Sayu is almost always sleepy and in need of a good nap. To see her here accompanying you and addressing these matters goes to show how much effort she is expending on your behalf. But from now on, you should better attend to your duties. There's no need to keep Kano Nana worrying all the time.
But I don't want to work. All I want is some sleep, but you keep the Shrine Maiden on my tail all the time. There's loads of way more qualified ninja to handle every task. The Shumatsuban would be the same with or without me.
But you performed admirably the first time you assisted the traveler, did you not? Everyone believes that there are some missions that only you can accomplish. This truth remains, whether you choose to believe it or not. Your sensei taught you ninjutsu, so that you may step in when a mission needs you.
I really do enjoy having Ayaka in the quest.
Yes,
Or hangout.
I understand, but sorry, I don't know what to say. I should go. Bye.
Perhaps you were a little too hard on her.
She's just a little... lost. It is only my wish to help her. Before her sensei suddenly decided to leave, they insisted that I watch over her progress. Part of the reason I've assigned Kano Nana to keep an eye on her is to fulfill my promise. In fact, I'm certain that Sayu remembers her sensei's aspirations for her quite clearly. Otherwise, she would have quit the Shumatsuban long ago. She's been lost and unsure of herself ever since her beloved sensei's abrupt departure.
I understand. I'll go see if I can talk to her.
Thank you, Traveler. She obviously has some reservations towards me. Though I've only desired to help and look after her, I'm afraid it's never culminated to much.
This is what we call growing pains.
Yes, perhaps you're right. Please, go and talk to her. See if you can offer her any counsel.
Okay.
I understand the trouble she is facing. Fortunately, she is young and has many years ahead of her. There's no need to be hasty.
If there's anything you wish for.
Sensei told me that all I need to do is grow big and tall. I remember that. I had no idea how difficult such a simple thing could turn out to be. I'm not complaining, you know? I understand everyone has hopes for me. Miss Kamisato, Sensei, the Shrine Maiden. But I haven't done anything right. And whenever I try to do my best, I can't help but feel more pressure bearing down on me.
Sounds like you need a vacation.
If only I grew a little taller, maybe then I could handle it.
Maybe you won't grow right away, but I can lift you higher whenever needed.
But what would I do if I keep you from growing? No, I would feel too guilty. Anyway, thank you. I don't know what else to say. Even talking is starting to feel difficult now. This is why I don't like coming here.
If there's anything you wish for, I'll gladly be of service.
Little Sayu's troubles. Everyone's got to learn how to deal with things despite the frustrations they face. Sayu is no different. Aww.
Time to go.
I feel bad for her.
Sayu.
Same
I didn't call
dialogue.
you.
What all it took was what?
Oh no. Don't you usually...
So don't
I see.
Hey, wait! Don't leave!
Stop right
Huh?
there.
Explain yourself,
Alive
Sayu.
in the
Sure you
flesh.
made it already, so we decided...
Wait, I can... Yes.
Tell us the truth. No more lies.
Just hear me out. You see, last night, my little daughter suddenly disappeared from home. I was starting to get worried when a Kairagi appeared at my door and told me they'd taken her. They told me I'd only see my kid again if I did exactly as they said. Their terms were for me to forge orders from the Yashiro Commission and dispatch a ninja to ambush the traveler.
Huh? That doesn't make sense. Why would the Kairagi want to ambush the Traveler? And why the Shumatsuban?
I think I fight the Kairagi on a daily basis. It only makes sense that they would seek revenge.
Oh, no wonder.
Maybe they thought they know that they're not strong enough to take me out, so they wanted to hire an expert to do the job.
That seems about right. I was puzzled myself, but they didn't tell me anything, and I didn't dare to ask. I was scared out of my wits. I simply did whatever they told me to. Then it dawned on me that Sayu was the only ninja that never carried out such confrontational tasks, and that Kano Nana is her guardian. So I thought that if I assigned the task to Sayu, it wouldn't be a threat to you at all. Half the time, she never even completes her tasks. To my surprise, just as I was about to secretly contact the Tenryo Commission and save my kid, I found Sayu's bag in the mission crate, indicating that the job was taken care of. It scared me half to death.
No wonder you looked so unhappy when I met with you.
Of course, given the Traveler's position in the Yashiro Commission, who would dare make any move against them? After hearing Sayu carried out the task, I really felt things were spinning out of control.
Your head was gonna roll.
To be honest, I was relieved to see that you were all right.
He seems to be telling the truth.
You did seem a bit more relieved when I appeared. Now it makes sense.
Are the Kairagi still holding your child hostage?
Yes, that's right. Myself and the Tenryo Commission are both at a loss as to what to do now. If the Kairagi catch on to us, they might harm my child.
You can always make another.
We
I mean,
mustn't
oh
let
no,
that
we'll
happen,
save your child.
No matter what.
Seems we need to come up with a plan of our own.
What do you suggest?
Think about it this way. If I did successfully ambush the Traveler, you would still have to report it to the Kairagi.
I'm not wrong. Not wrong. It's just not the morally correct answer.
I see. I'll use the evidence to rescue my daughter.
But there's a chance that Kairagi won't go along with it.
No worries. We'll be hiding nearby, so we can act if we need to.
Seems you've considered all the possible angles.
It's a serious situation. We should all be vigilant.
Then it's decided. I'll contact the Kairagi as well as the Tenryo Commission.
Hey, maybe he has an offshore wife. She could be on one of the other islands in Inazuma. Maybe he still gets around. He could always adopt.
My child's safety is in your hands. Please, don't let anything happen to her.
Yeah, sure, we'll save your son. Alright, let's go save this dude's dog. We're looking for a ferret, right? Ooh, dog. It's a female ferret? Hello.
It seems the Kairagi has arrived. Oh, and that must be Mr. Okawa's daughter. Even after they hear the news that the ambush has been completed, there's no telling whether they'd make good on their promise to Mr. Okawa.
I have my doubts.
They really have no honor, do they?
I'm sure they'll still want more.
I see. Alright, I'll stay wide awake and fully alert.
Yes, me too.
All right. You asked me to dispatch a ninja to get rid of the Traveler. Well, the deed is done. Here's some proof. His hair and clothing.
Oh, is that so? Show me.
Seems legit. How could I forget this gaudy hair color?
Imagine a traveler from another land just coming here and attacking my people. That rascal should have known better.
Too bad he never had the chance to learn from his mistakes. Well then, I've held up my end of the deal. Now you must hold up yours. Where's my child?
Dude, you can't see your son, dog, daughter thing?
Oh? You really don't get it, do you? What? I only said that it was over for her unless you do as I say. I never said anything about which...
Daddy!
I think we've held up our terms. I even brought her here to prove it to you. This way, I'm sure you'll be willing as ever to continue working with us. Huh? That's not what you said! You dare speak in such a tone with me? Don't let me lose my temper. Who's to say that I won't do away with the both of you? I can do anything when I'm angry. Or perhaps you feel bolder now because you've already ratted on me to the shogunate. Hmm? Huh? No, I wouldn't dare. But my child, tell me, what must I do to get my child back?
You gotta let the villains talk.
Think about it. And while I'm thinking, you can use these invincible ninja of yours to take out a couple pesky members of the Tenryo Commission. Huh? How could I do that? How could anyone from the Shumatsuban move against the Tenryo Commission? That's not my problem to figure out. It's yours. Enough talking. Now get out of here!
Hey, you really think we just let you off the hook like that?
Huh? Who are you? Ninja? And you? Aren't you supposed to be...
I'm the Outlander, traveler of countless worlds. Mwahaha.
Brothers, get them! Goa, this isn't over. You'll pay for this. You...
Yeah. Talk your shit. Get hit.
Stabilize! Into the wind! Fallen leaves! Adorn my nut!
Incoming! Huh? Yeah! With sword comes shadow.
Done.
Not another step, traveler. I'm warning you. You certainly live up to your reputation. There's no doubt about that. But remember, the little girl is still in my hands.
And I fail to see the problem. You think I wouldn't let you kill a small child? I'll tell you a secret. In every game I play, I try to eliminate everyone. Child or adult.
Best not do anything too hasty. We wouldn't want anything to happen to her, would we now?
I can't tell you how many times I've tried to get around, without mods, the invincibility status that the Elder Scrolls children have. I go the chaotic evil routes a lot in games. And sometimes you just, want to go on a killing spree in video games. Dying Light, Elder Scrolls Skyrim specifically. I mean, one less mouth to feed if you have one less child around. I'm just looking out for the best interests of some families in these games. You don't need to survive an apocalypse with a child in tow. You can always make more.
Don't test me. I'll... Wait. Huh?
It's not afraid of your blade.
How did this happen? When did you...
You've heard how skilled the ninja of the Shumatsuban are, haven't you? Too easy. So easy
GG. Easy.
I'm
Get
starting
clapped.
to feel a little bit sleepy.
Huh? You little brat! You dare mock me? I'll pulverize you!
Stop right there! Is this the suspect behind the incident you reported?
Yes, that's right! Kotomi is already safe! Quick, you must apprehend him immediately!
I love you, son. But Dad, I'm a girl. You're a son to me.
Don't cry, my dear. Daddy's here. Everything's all right now.
I always wanted a son. I never had a daughter.
Come now, you should thank these two. Without them, we would have never been able to rescue you.
Because if I had a son, they'd inherit my dashing mustache.
Thank you, Mr. Traveler. You and Miss Ninja saved me. Miss Ninja? Don't mention it. It's nothing for a ninja.
I'm just glad you're okay.
Such agility. And the way you handled that blade. I must say that I am quite impressed. As for Sayu, I had thought that you'd given up on your ninja training, but somehow you seem to be stronger than ever. If you don't mind, I'll be taking my child home now. Her mother has been worried sick.
See, he has a wife. She's alive. And around. So he could have always made another one. What's a couple more years? As Omni-Man would say, what's another 18 years? Except, you know, she's under 10 most likely, so you could be... That's half the time. Similar amounts of investment. And you can raise her in Inazuma now that there's no war going on. Yeah. But pros and cons of just letting your child get sacrificed because you wanted to capture a villain.
Thank you. All of you. I could never repay you.
I suppose I'm glad we could help.
Please take care. The road is still dangerous.
Thank you, Mr. Traveler. And Miss Ninja. Hey, please wait a second. There's something I've been meaning to tell you. This isn't the first time the Kairagi have done something like this. With a little further investigation, I think we could track down the bigger fish.
Seem to have changed, Sayu. So hardworking now.
To be honest, I couldn't care less at first. All that ambushing stuff was just getting in the way of my nat schedule. But after witnessing the crying kid and that big, nasty bad guy...
She wasn't exactly
I couldn't
crying
just
on my
ignore
screen.
The situation like usual. At that moment, the situation felt a lot more personal. Like it was my own problem too.
Getting a little tired.
In the end, the little girl thanked us, and even called me Miss Ninja. No one has ever called me that before.
I'm gonna save this, and I'm going to turn this probably into an emote later. I got a couple of these I want to make emotes. It's kind of a cute face. Who knows, Sayu? Who knows, Sayu? Maybe you're a really hard worker after all.
Don't count on it. This time was just an exception. Sleeping is still what I do best.
I feel that.
In fact, once this is all over with, I'm going to find a nice, comfy spot where nobody can find me and take a long nap.
I could stuff you into my teapot. No, I'm sorry, officer. I didn't mean it like that.
Yes, a really long, comfy...
God damn it, she's infectious. Stop yawning. You're making me yawn.
I'm getting sleepy.
Let's all take a rest then, shall we?
No need. Let's head back first. If I fall asleep now, I'm worried that I might forget some of the things that happened today. So don't worry about me. I'll be just fine.
Aww. Holy fuck, that's cute. The best rest, the sleep after one's labors is always the sweetest. She's worked hard. You suppose you can watch over her for a while longer. That's really cute. It's adorable as fuck. This one will have 4 different branches. Kinda curious about it. Or it will lead to 4 different memories. Dialogue,
I didn't
do you
expect.
know me?
Yes, Miss Kamisato has spoken of you before. You seem familiar. It appears my intuition. May I ask what brings you here?
Seems you're looking for something.
It just so happens I'm looking for a little child by the name of Sayu. She's a ninja with a nasty habit of disappearing. She often comes here to take a nap, but it seems you haven't happened to see her anywhere, have you? She's wearing a Mojina costume.
No, of course not.
Really?
Really?
Well, then I suppose I'll just have to keep. Oh,
Okay.
how did you catch wind of this? Did you encounter
Someone
the
informed me that
ninja
this might be
tasked with the
happening. I've been
matter?
on my guard.
Huh. Well, I'm sure there's no. After all, you have been of great service. Like Sayu. There's absolutely no. Though she often, given her age, such portentous tasks are not
Of
assigned
course
to
Sayu
her.
wouldn't hurt
What's
me.
the matter? Are you still all right? Though I am the.
Thank you, that would certainly
I'll be
help.
sure to look into it. I'm curious myself what could be the cause of such absurd rumors. My intuition tells me that Sayu's mischief might be behind this whole misunderstanding. Are you completely certain that you haven't seen her around recently?
Yes, absolutely certain.
Huh? Aha! Sayu, I can see you! Come out from there!
Don't tell me she left her tail sticking out again.
Don't even think about trying to sneak away! Come over here! This instant!
Run!
It does appear that Sayu has really been given a mission to ambush you. Which wasn't assigned by me, of course. I apologize. I'm afraid I did not treat this matter with due sincerity.
You should get a pay reduction because of that. How dare you? My life is on the line. It has caused me undue stress. I'm gonna sue you.
I shall take these orders back to the Yashiro Commission for further clarification.
Good. Well, if there's nothing left for me to do, then I'll be...
Ahem. Sayu!
Oh, yes?
Where do you think you're off to? You have ninjutsu training to complete, so you shall return with me to Chinju Forest.
Yes, but you know, an exceptional ninja must not only work hard, but also have ample rest. It happens to be time for my nap, so I'll see you next time.
Sayu lives in the state of she just wants to have that eternal sleep and is always disappointed when she gets woken up that it never is permanent. And I can feel that.
You're coming with me, even if I have to carry you, Sayu. Is that what you want?
Oh, no need. I'm sorry. I'll come quietly. In which case... Traveler, will you come with us too?
Why?
I promise there won't be any trouble. I need a bit of your time, that's all.
Sure.
I helped you by bringing you to the Shrine Maiden, so now you need to return the favor.
Good thing we didn't have any other plans.
I honestly hope you're not up to something again, Sayu.
Give it up. I'm never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna turn around and desert you. Never gonna make you cry. We're gonna say
We've
goodbye.
arrived. All right. I will go to the Yashiro Commission now to inquire about Sayu's mission orders. In the meantime, please keep an eye on her.
I make no promises.
Sayu, you can start by warming up. Though you may often be difficult for me, I certainly will not abide any trouble for the traveler. Understand?
Something about Kano's voice actor doesn't sit well with me. Not the actress herself or anything like that. It feels like there's this extra layer, or it feels like her mic quality isn't the highest. Oh, welcome, Vindel. Owl, all access past 2018. Oh, that's an interesting icon. Welcome to the stream, Vindle. I appreciate the Vindle. Thank you for the follow. You here to watch Sayu's Hangout? But as I was saying, she sounds a little farther away from her microphone when recording lines for Kano Nana, unless it's maybe like the quality of a recording software. So it just sounds a little different when listening to Sayu or other characters in this same hangout as well. Not bad, it's just definitely more noticeable, so it impacts the experience a little bit because it partially takes me out. But then again, I've struggled with that. I know the difficulties of trying to get crystal clear quality and not. Granted, I am by no means an audio master. I'm barely a visual master. And I don't have exactly the sweetest of voice myself. But it's just kind of interesting to point out. I bet this was one of those I had to record from home and then submit line lines to MiHoYo, which is even more understandable if that's the case. But yeah, welcome to the stream. There's Fabov in chat. Vindle, I appreciate you coming by too. I always love having people to chat with. I've done 2 out of 6 routes so far. Well, I hope you see you in many of my future streams as well.
Yes, ma'am.
It's always appreciated.
Good. She's gone. Phew. No more work for today.
Fair enough. I never expect attendance. It's just always appreciated. If you ever want to kind of get an advanced notice, my Twitter, which is the link down below, that's where I tweet out anytime I plan to stream for a day or something like that. I tweet out in advance on there first. That is the best place to ever know if I'm going to stream. I don't have a personal Discord. Probably not every stream. My stream schedule is not exactly set in stone. I've just been doing a lot of late night ones lately. But maybe. So yeah, if you're ever curious, I recommend following the Twitter. I do have a VODs channel on YouTube. Yeah, I made a VOD channel on YouTube, so any of my streams that end up getting not deleted off of Twitch after 2 weeks is on there if you need that link as well. I've done a lot of Inazuma content. Oh, sweet. Glad to hear it. So that's why you wanted me to come along to help you slack off?
Actually, I invited you to come as a helper. No need to go into too much detail.
What mischief are you up to, child?
The Shrine Maiden is terrifying. As soon as she picks up on my tracks, it's nearly impossible for me to shake her. But you're also super skilled, so maybe you can help me.
I don't think I should be doing this kind of thing. Hey, Chachak Man! You made it! Glad to see you here. Awesome, awesome. We got people in the stream. People in the stream. Ah, feels good. I don't think I should be doing this kind of thing. Oh, nice. I'm betting the last 4 routes will probably take about an hour, give or take, depending on how sidetracked I get. So the stream will probably go on for another hour. I might even do floor 12 of the Abyss or attempt it, if y'all are interested in that. Other than that, I just have to spend resin. I'm caught up currently on the Chasm for what's been available on the American servants. In terms of the new event, I already did my test runs to get the free items. Yeah. Wow, I zoned out for half a sec. I am sorry. My brain was really tired for a sec. I don't think I should be doing this kind of thing.
Huh? You mean you won't rescue someone in a moment of dire need?
Gotcha.
All that goes on here is cruel and involuntary labor.
You're manipulative, and I dig that. You know how the world works.
Is it wrong to wish for ample rest? How else can I reach my growth spurt. You're not being unreasonable.
I've been meaning to ask you, why are you so obsessed with sleeping all the time? Come on, Traveler. What's there not to like about sleep? It's fucking fantastic. Unless you get those shitty sleeps. But, man, Sayu is, as I've said before, the type of person who craves the eternal sleep, where you just close your eyes and you get that perfect sleep and then you never wake up. But when you wake up, you're just so disappointed because then you have to actually cope with reality. And I understand that, and I vibe with that. I love those kind of comatose sleeps where it's so deep you could sleep through like your house burning down, but you get like the best fucking rest.
Don't you know? There are tons of benefits to sleeping. You can regain energy, clear your mind, pass the time, and escape from all your troubles.
She gets it. She's a sage beyond her years.
But most importantly, sleep helps you grow, and I've got plenty of growing to do.
Growing?
That's right. The other ninja can leap up tall trees in a single bound and pick the tasty fruit way up high. Being tall is the key to everything.
You know, I'm kind of curious. She's a tanuki or a bakedunuki, whatever the creatures are here in Inazuma. How old is she? Do they grow at like similar rates to human children? Do they have similar growth spurts? Do they remain forever kind of small? I'm really kind of curious about that, not gonna lie.
All the other ninja my age are already way taller than me. Sensei told me that kids only have one chance to grow up, and that I'll miss my chance if I keep slacking off.
Sorry, I'm checking something. There, okay. Oh, I have had no frame drops at all since I started this stream. My internet is being very cooperative, but I probably jinxed it. But is growing taller really related to how long you sleep?
Of course it is. Haven't you seen someone suddenly grow taller while they're sleeping?
I don't think anyone could suddenly grow taller.
It happens all the time. Though, I guess it does sound silly when you think about it. Ugh, never mind. The longer I talk to you, the more you'll convince me otherwise.
How dare you use logic and convince me via logic?
Besides, what's wrong with wanting a little more sleep? See? I'm already crazy tired.
Stop yawning, it's infectious. I can see that you're tired, but it's not good to neglect your work either.
Yeah, I suppose I haven't kept up with my duties. I'm sorry, but I really am getting sleepy.
It seems you aren't taking the matter to heart at all.
It's because my work is just too boring. Transporting documents, organizing the ninja tools. As long as I don't do the work, no one will come asking me to do it again.
Okay, that's big brain, but
The higher-ups always give all the important tasks to more suitable operatives. They never even give me a second thought.
you should try to at least keep your sensei, Kano Nana, from worrying.
Now that you say that, I just had an idea. If you learn ninjutsu and help me with my tasks, then I can sleep peacefully and focus more on growing.
Still haven't taken anything I've said to heart.
Ninjutsu will come in super handy during your adventures. Don't worry, I'll personally teach you everything. If you work hard, then I'll work hard to teach you.
Now you're
See? This way, nobody's wasting time being lazy.
now you're the one trying to convince me to work.
Thank you so much. See? You're the hero that protects Sayu's nap time. We can start training as soon as the Shrine Maiden gets back.
You devious little child.
Oh, I'm honestly surprised to see you still here, Sayu. Unless... Is this some sort of trick?
The traveler is interested in ninjutsu and
I didn't
wants
say
to
that.
learn together.
I never said that.
Is that so? Though it is strictly forbidden for some techniques to be taught to outsiders, but I suppose you are an exception in this case.
Did you find out more about the ambush thing?
Indeed, I did. I was able to determine that the Yashiro Commission had no intent of carrying out such a mission. They are now investigating the origins of these orders. Rest assured, The related personnel are all aware of the situation, and there should be no further threats to your safety.
Good to hear.
Well then, let us begin your ninjutsu training.
They didn't agree to this. I wonder if they list like Klee and Chi-Chi as young woman.
Please follow us.
Curious now. So that is, yeah, those. So one of these will branch off again. Okay. I suppose.
I'll show you my favorite skill to practice. Basically, it's an escape technique. I use it to make a quick getaway whenever the shrine maid is after me.
All right, Sayu. Just leave the explanation to me. This is a technique to help ninja train their agility. When the unpredictable happens during a mission, ninja must be capable of traversing a variety of terrains. During our training, we often set up obstacles on both sides of this stream and have Sayu make her way up the course.
I often slipped when I was little and either found myself falling face first into the mud or getting battered as I tumbled down. So don't underestimate this little course of ours. It's not as easy as you think.
Let's see if I can cheese it.
Sayu may be exaggerating a little. With your adventuring experience, I'm sure you'll do fine.
Yeah, go ahead and give it a try. I'll guide you through it.
Nice try, Sayu. You'll run the course first. Quick. Come now, no stalling. Give the traveler a proper demonstration.
Alright, alright. Leave it to me.
Naturally comes upstream and reaches the destination.
Although Sayu doesn't usually exert her best effort, she does have strong ninja fundamentals. Do your best. I'll be waiting at the finish.
Still didn't agree to this. Come on. Really? Ow. 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 How am I standing on it? Ow. The fuck? Did it not?
Got lucky
Okay.
that time.
You're still a way off from my personal record, but don't worry, just keep it up. If I were to rate your performance, I'd say you're like an average, everyday kitsune.
Okay, this voice is adorable.
A kitsune is pretty good, you know.
Why are you talking so different all of a sudden?
Don't mind me. I just happen to remember the words of my sensei.
Wow. That was weird. I think my heart kind of. Some think Chi-Chi's been around since literally the Archon War. Like, they accidentally killed her back then and then brought her back as a zombie.
After each training session, sensei would give me a score and encourage me based on my results.
One of my favorite things is, I've seen a meme where it's like, Rex Lapis, after he realizes he killed a small child. My bad. Zombie time.
Huh. I'm surprised you remember your sensei's words so clearly, Sayu. But don't you think your sensei would disapprove of you copying their words?
No way. Sensei wouldn't be mad at all.
Where's your sensei now? Have they already left these lands?
Yep. Sensei said there were some important matters to attend to. Sensei told me that they hoped I would become a responsible ninja while they are away. You know, the kind of ninja everyone can trust.
You remember your sensei's words, but you sure don't seem to act on them, skipping work all the time.
Hey, I work hard. When I'm not sleepy. It's just that this season is perfect for napping. I I really can't help it.
What season's your favorite for napping? Year round.
The problem is that to you, every season is perfect for napping.
Called it.
Anyway, you've certainly handled the training well so far. The next exercise is live combat training. Let's go, shall we? Considering that you have yet to grasp the art of ninjutsu, we'll let Sayu demonstrate in combat first. This will be a prime opportunity for you to see her ninjutsu firsthand.
Sure thing. Just leave it to me. Let my example illuminate your path to ninjutsu.
There you go again, Sayu. You know, imitating what other people say is a poor habit.
Poor habit. Shit, she's calling me out.
Sorry.
You're making me run a ways for this simple combat training. Well, anyways, as soon as I see a cliff, I yeet myself off of it. My inner demons always tell me to, so I listen and jump.
Here we are. Now, please carefully observe Sayu's skills in combat.
I'll do my best to make my ninjutsu a little easier to understand.
Sonic time! Keep on rolling, rolling, rolling. Rolling, rolling, rolling.
I'm out of here! Huh?
The giant sword for such a small child. Ow.
I'm out of here! Yeah. Bye! Huh? Make my escape. Yeah. Ha! Ninjutsu! Cha!
In to win. In two different senses.
And at least I didn't get my outfit dirty. So, did you pay close attention? Here, I'll teach you. First, you stretch your upper body a bit, do a little wiggle, and then turn yourself into a ball, like this.
Nice, Fabov, nice. Hold on.
Huh? What's the matter? You don't want to transform into a ball? Don't worry. You might feel a little dizzy at first, but you'll get used to it.
I don't think this technique is easy as it looks.
I thought you'd be able to catch on after seeing a quick demonstration. Anyway, I'm beat and need a good nap now. Hopefully I won't need to demonstrate that again.
But didn't you just say that you would show me the path to ninjutsu?
Yeah. That was my sensei's way of teaching. Very strong and patient. Which is a little too much work for me.
Starting to wonder what kind of person your sensei was.
Strong, responsible, and kind. Sensei never pushed me to do more work. Actually, after hearing myself say that, I suppose Sensei was a lot like you. Although you don't know ninjutsu like Sensei did, your other qualities are enough to make you my sensei.
Okay. I don't go down too many lore rabbit holes for Genshin, to be honest. Your sensei was also a ninja. Did they go by a special name?
Sure. Sensei's name was... what was it now? Huh? I guess I never asked. I just called them Sensei. I think Sensei was a ninja. Actually, Sensei never really mentioned it.
Okay, well, how about some other qualities like their height?
Sensei's height. They were taller than me. As for other qualities,
Seems there was a lot you didn't know about your sensei.
sometimes it's hard to tell from just appearances. But these details don't matter to me.
Alright, that's enough idle chatter for now. If Sayu Sensei ever returns, I'm sure you'll have the chance to meet. As for our next exercise,
Wait, I'm not quite up to it yet. I need to take a break first. We agreed on a break after every 2 exercises, didn't we? Remember? To keep training from being too forceful.
fine. Even if I did push you, I suppose you would end up napping on the field anyway. Go, have a rest. I shall wait for you here. Remember, no running off.
Got it. Come with me, traveler. I'll take you to a nice place to relax a bit. Phew. Finally, time for a break. Just as I thought, exactly the same as before.
What is the rope they're used for?
Sensei knew that I was concerned about my height, so before leaving, Sensei measured my height and used the rope to mark it on the tree over there. Nothing is more satisfying than growing. At least, that's what Sensei told me. But even after all this time, not only have I yet to outgrow the rope, I think the rope is getting higher with the tree. Maybe it's because I'm not sleeping enough.
Trees should be taller than people.
I get it, and that's exactly what I told Sensei at the time. But Sensei only laughed, though they didn't scold me at all. I guess Sensei had their own way of looking at things. I really couldn't tell what Sensei was thinking in moments like that. Do you have any idea what Sensei might have meant?
I think I have an idea, but it is just a guess.
That's okay. Just say it. Either way, I'm sure you understand more than me.
All trees will cast shade over someone they can protect sooner or later.
Shade. I think I understand now. I love to take naps under a tree, or hide in the shade, or eat some of its fruit. This is how the tree provides for me.
I believe Sensei hoped that one day you would provide for someone in the same way.
I see. Okay, just wait here. Don't worry, I'll be right back. These fruits are for you.
I think you're taking this a little too literally.
No, no. I get it now. How should I put it? Sometimes I think that the Shumatsuban is more trouble than it's worth. Everyone's trying to keep me from getting enough sleep and growing taller. Sometimes I wonder why I even bother sticking around with them.
Ah, okay. So it was Mountain Shaper. Well, at least Mountain Shaper's the one who sealed her, and then Baizo did put the talisman on her.
But every time I think about it, I can't help but remember Sensei's smile. And then I think of this tree and my vision.
The fact that Venti just gave you a vision and everything, he saw this child over 2 countries away and went, "Ah, superb, you funky little child. Keep on rolling. Have this vision."
Someday, this tree will also be shelter for a kitsune or some other animal. In the same way, someday, after I've grown nice and tall, I'll be protecting someone with my ninjutsu.
Which is exactly why you should take your work more seriously.
I know. Sorry. I guess I was hoping that I'd grow faster and then I could work hard. But it seems that I've already spent too much time trying to grow.
About 500 years. Okay, so yeah. She was probably around for Conria's fall.
If I gave up my dreams of growing tall, could I still fulfill everyone's hopes? I've always avoided asking myself this question. It just makes me feel a little nervous. And I've yet to find an answer. I still don't know what to do. I don't even know what I actually can do. But I thought that at least I can give you some fruit to eat. You remind me of Sensei. You're kind and can even understand what Sensei was thinking. So I thought I should at least show a little bit of enthusiasm.
You can call me Sensei if you like.
Huh? But wasn't I the one teaching you ninjutsu just now? Although, I'm sure you know a lot more about life than me. So I guess you could still count as my teacher in that regard.
Why don't we just relax for now? We're supposed to be taking a break, remember?
Oh yeah, you're right. I was getting a little carried away. Why don't we go practice a little more ninjutsu after our break is up? But never mind that for now. We've got lots of fruit to eat. Come on, take whichever you like.
Aww. With the trees, you can somewhat understand her feelings. Someday she'll be able to live up to all the expectations on her. That's cute. Three down, three to go.
We've arrived.
Yeah,
All right. Sayu,
that's very
you
likely.
can start by warming
Around
up.
that same time.
Though you may...
Yes, ma'am. Good. She's gone. Actually, the
Same
Shrine Maiden, but you are
dialogue.
also super... Huh?
Same
How that goes on, is
dialogue.
it wrong to wish for amp? Don't you know? And most
Dialogue.
importantly, that's right.
Same
All the other
dialogue.
ninja my age are...
Same
Of course
dialogue.
it is.
I've never
Haven't
seen
you
anyone go in their
something
sleep.
happens all the time. Ugh.
Dialogue.
Besides,
Going taller is what you really care about, isn't it?
exactly. At first, I only wanted to grow as fast as possible. But as I started sleeping more every day, the sleepier I became. The sleepier I became, the more I slept. Even right now, I'm awake and talking with you.
We should give
but
you an
my
energy
brain
drink.
still feels half asleep.
Have you eat something
Trust me.
spicy?
Work is the last thing on my mind. Maybe you can help me. Even though I've been getting more sleep recently, I haven't gained any height at all. Any ideas?
Not the amount of sleep, but the quality of sleep that's keeping you from growing.
Quality sleep is hard to come by, especially with the Shrine Maiden always after me. Not much I can do about that. Somehow, she knows all my favorite napping spots. Sometimes I wonder if she knows everything. Anyway, let's go have a look around. Maybe we can find a nice place.
I popped my neck really nicely. Okay.
Slimes? What are slimes doing here? Time to put our ninjutsu to good use. How am I supposed to nap here with slimes everywhere?
Is this where you usually come to nap?
Yep. It's not ideal for hiding, but it certainly has a nice view and tons of fresh air. Napping here makes your dreams just that much sweeter. But slimes? Seriously, what gives? There's never any slimes here, and now there's ashes everywhere. I can't nap here. I'll feel all nasty and grimy, and it'll make my outfit dirty.
You seem pretty picky over just a place to nap.
Of course! Even though I can sleep practically anywhere, it's very important to consider the quality of my sleep. Just in case the Shrine Maiden ever appears, I always sleep with one ear to the ground. That way, I can run to escape the moment I hear her approaching.
That's smart.
Which is exactly why I'm such a light sleeper now.
Suppose one could say this makes you an even more impressive ninja.
That's how things are during the day. But sometimes, I can't sleep well at night either. I suppose the good news is that we got rid of these slimes before the whole forest went up in flames. Seems like I'll need to scout out another place to nap.
Do you have any backup napping spots?
Of course! But the Shrine Maiden is always looking for where I like to sleep, so I have to keep finding more. Come with me! Hopefully she hasn't discovered any of my recent napping spots.
Where art for though? Nap time. Still no drop flames, no slow frames. Damn, I appreciate the block of text summary, though. Really cool of you. I have one that was in my foot. I am now in pain.
Seems like the coast is clear. Huh? Wait, what's that?
Looks like some sort of sharp, pointy ninja gadget. Nah, they're totally natural. They grew out of the ground.
Oh, now I recognize it. It's meant to keep intruders at bay, but is also often used for ninja training. It really hurts if you step on one, so be careful. There's a bunch on the stones here, and probably some in the grass as well. I see traces of lots of activity here. I've got a bad feeling about this.
What's wrong?
It's one of the Shrine Maiden's tactics. Once she discovers one of my napping spots, she'll turn it into a training area for the Shumatsuban to keep me from sleeping there. Ugh, but how did she find this one?
You think she's also behind the slimes we ran into earlier?
I don't know. Maybe not. The Shrine Maiden should know the danger that pyro slimes present to the forest. But it's hard to say for sure. The Shrine Maiden will go to extreme lengths to catch me. It's almost as if she's my sworn enemy.
She wouldn't go that far, would she?
She's the bane of my existence, that's for sure.
That's just funny to think about. A child going, she's the bane of my existence. I just want to take a nap. Why don't we go and have a look at your next backup spot?
Hold on. We can't just leave all these scattered around like this. Otherwise, it could harm the kitsune or other wildlife. We should pick them all up.
Aren't you worried that Kano Nano could still be in the area?
Then we'll just have to be quick. Let's pick it all up and run. We can do it fast enough if we try. How could the ninja leave their training equipment just sitting out here like this? Don't they know that it's dangerous?
Did a butterfly just come out of her head? Okay.
The next time I'm at the Shumatsuban, I'll be sure to give them a piece of my mind.
You give them a piece of your mind?
Yeah, that's right. We can't just let something like this slide. I can't promise anything, but I'll try. Anyway, let's get
This is
moving.
adorable.
We need to pick all this stuff up.
Still definitely prefer the Beto, some of the Beto routes, because they were just top fucking tier. But Sayu has a lot of cute stuff going on, too.
Finally, that's the last of it. See? Even the kitsune are thanking us now. That's right. Don't eat any strange ninja gadgets. Got it?
Really love the wildlife here, don't you, Sayu?
This is their home. We can't just let them get hurt here. Well, what should we do about getting a nap? The Shrine Maiden could appear at any moment.
Perhaps we can go to your next napping spot.
Given what we saw just now, I'm afraid the Shrine Maiden has already discovered all my usual spots.
How about going to a different
Nowhere
island?
is safe from the maiden. In which case, we'll need to scout out a new place to nap.
How about Tenshukaku?
What made you think of Tenshukaku? You don't want to make me sleep in between the eaves, do you? I could definitely sleep soundly in a place like that, but there won't be enough space for me to grow at all.
You're not gonna grow so big so fast that you get stuck.
I guess there's no choice but to go out adventuring. As they say, the most dangerous of places is often the safest of places. So if we're going to avoid the Shrine Maiden, I guess the safest place would be the Grand Narukami Shrine.
Huh? Are you serious?
Yeah, she'd never expect to find me sleeping in the big tree at the Grand Narukami Shrine.
Miko's gonna kill me.
All we need to do is carefully make our way inside without drawing any unwanted attention. Once we're in, I'll be able to take a nice, long, undisturbed nap.
Suppose that makes sense. Let's give it a try.
Alright, up the mountain we go! Huh? Forget the Shrine Maiden. This place is crawling with members of the Yashiro Commission. What are they all doing here? But we can't turn back now. Let's sneak inside and have a closer look.
I love how determined you are. It's very adorable.
Don't alert them to our presence, alright? Quietly now.
Are you kidding me? I can't go between those. You climb up about... Uh-oh. It's not good. Run! Shit.
They see us!
They're pointing at the wrong places.
By the protection of the Electro Narukami,
Huh? But we can't turn... Don't alert them to our...
I really just pulled that off. Huh.
Good thing they didn't notice us. That scary Gucci lady doesn't seem to be around either. Actually, I've always wanted to come here for a nap. It's spacious and... super comfy. I'm already really sleepy.
We went through a lot to get here.
Thanks for sticking with me. If you ever need a ninja, my skills are at your disposal. Even though I prefer to avoid my work with the Shumatsuban, if it's you that I'm assisting, I'm more than
Aww.
happy to help.
That's cute. Thank
Ideally
you.
when I'm not sleepy, of course.
So, never.
Sayu! Where are you, Sayu?
What? The Shrine Maiden! How did she find me here? What should I do?
I'll stall her to buy you some time.
Would you? Oh, thanks. Just see if you can lure her away from here.
First train now has coincidentally just arrived in the area.
Oh, it's you. After I returned from checking with the Yashiro Commission concerning the ambush operation, I discovered that you and Sayu had already left the forest.
What? I would never.
Is she here with you?
She left a while ago.
Strange. I found all sorts of traces along the road. They all pointed me towards this shrine. Well, never mind. If you haven't seen her here, then perhaps she ran off to another one of her hiding spots. I did manage to confirm that the ambush order did not originate from the Yashiro Commission. An investigation is already underway. It seems we'll have more information soon enough. You needn't worry.
Thank you, that was very kind of you. If that's all, I'll be leaving now.
Wait a moment. Are you absolutely sure you haven't seen Sayu?
Yes, I'm sure.
Although I can't prove it, my intuition tells me that she is nearby.
No wonder Sayu's always looking over her shoulder.
Huh. Strange. I don't think I've ever seen this kitsune around the shrine before.
Uh-oh.
It seems to be concerned about the tree here. I wonder if there's something in the branches.
Oh no, the kitsune from when we were picking up all the ninja gear.
You'll never catch me!
Run! Since hiding won't work, Sayu now resorts to her final trump card, speed. Gotta go fast, baby. Oh my god, that's amazing. We got sold out by the kitsune. Oh, that's so funny. So you'll be the final two branches. Curious how this will branch.
Sayu?
Yes, ma'am. Good. She's gone. Phew. Actually, I'm the Shrine Maiden, but you're also super skilled.
Yeah.
So maybe... Huh? All that goes on, is it wrong to wish for ample... Don't you know? But most importantly, that's right. All the other ninja my age, of course it is. Haven't you seen someone? It happens... Ugh. Besides...
I'll try this one
Exactly.
first.
Maybe you can help?
Sleep alone isn't enough to make you grow taller.
Huh? You're saying there's a way to grow
Oh,
taller while
here we go.
awake too?
Plants grow best when the environmental conditions are right for them to generate an energy and get proper nutrition. The same is probably true for people.
Yes. You do have a point.
How's your appetite these days?
It's nothing compared to the adults. Just a little food is enough to make me full. I usually prefer eating fruit rather than those big, filling dishes. But I think I get it now. With more nutrients, people can grow bigger and taller. If anybody can eat a lot, it's the samurai. I should follow their example.
Don't need to grow as big as a samurai, though.
I guess. Let's head into town and find something to eat.
But Kano Nana hasn't returned
We
yet.
won't be able to go anywhere when she's around. Now's our only chance.
You mischievous little child.
Something smells amazing here. It smells so good that I'd even wake up to find where it's coming from.
Welcome to Kiminami Restaurant. What can I get for the two of you?
Oh, let me think.
Oh, I
had
haven't been
rice
talking
cake
too
soup,
much.
A tuna sushi, a tricolor dango.
And I haven't messed with the audio settings.
And one
This has been pretty
tri-flavored
consistently.
skitter, please.
But there's ones where maybe I'm just making too little noise. It could just be like a small grunt or something I make and it might not be picked up, but that's not necessary to be picked up. and I'm not really keen on raising the voice acting of the actual characters and stuff at the moment, since we both know how cutscenes can be very different in sound levels versus the actual, uh, just regular everyday voice acting. Don't you think that's a bit much for you?
Time waits for no one. It's time for me to take things into my own hands. If I can't grow more by eating more, then we'll still have time to try something else.
Seems you've put a lot of thought into this.
I've always taken a proactive approach to growing taller. I can even overcome my sleepiness if I need to.
I do apologize if it does get confusing, though. Sometimes there are just some periods where, unless I'm bouncing off what either this has said or someone else in chat has said, I might just go a little silent.
Speaking of which, I've never been able to eat very much in one sitting. I thought I could try and see what my limits are this time.
One sec. That. And get that. Alright.
But if I can't finish it all, would you help me? Ah, no, that's no good. I've got to stay positive. I know I can finish it all.
Don't worry, I'll help you finish whatever's left.
Yay, thanks. That way, I don't have to
You
worry
also probably
about
had your
any of
volume
the
down
food
low or
going to
something.
waste.
Or maybe was it your laptop going on the fritz again?
Eating food like this will help me grow right away, won't it? Maybe I'll gain a whole 6 inches.
Let's not get too optimistic. Growing takes time.
Yeah, you might be right. Let's heat everything up and find out.
Way to give me a heart attack, Fabov. Here I thought maybe my audio through stream was going a little wonky. Really confused. How dare you? Sayu tries very hard and finishes all the dishes by herself. Okay, that was really cute. That was an adorable hiccup.
I'm alright.
You
Don't
feeling
worry
okay?
about me. I'm just a bit full, that's all. I can't move.
Okay, this would be a disgusting image, but we know how she Sonic rolls, right? She could literally projectile long range vomit by spinning and just spewing. That'd be a very effective, I don't want to fight her kind of move. Am I wrong? Would you want to fight an enemy that is rolling at you at Mach speed and vomiting at the same time so it's getting flung everywhere? Disgusting, I know, but that's literally the first thought that popped into my mind. Pretty sure that's what that means you're not okay.
I don't feel like I'm getting taller at all. If anything, I'm only growing wider. But if that's the price of getting taller, then I'm willing to pay it. Okay, time to order some more dango. Dango. Yes, more dango.
Dango, 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 dango. Are you okay?
I think the dango are making a swirl reaction in my tummy.
Don't think that's how that works, but you got the right spirit.
Who knew dango could pack such a punch?
If you eat any more, I think you might burst.
I just don't get it. Why does growing have to be so difficult?
Eating like this might have a negative effect on your health. Maybe we should consider some other options.
But are there any other options?
We could try doing some
I
training.
never thought that eating could be so painful. Believe me, I already know everything there is about training.
Kids that love running and jumping everywhere give a strong impression that they're going to grow a lot.
You do have a point. Now that I think about it, the tallest ninja in the Shumatsuban always seems to be training their ninjutsu and accepting extremely difficult tasks.
Maybe the sleep has only had the opposite effect on you.
No, that can't be it. Actually, I haven't kept a good balance of sleep and training. But that's because I feel sleepy way more often than I feel energetic. I get it now. I need to do more training with you. Adventuring, combat. I need to do it all.
Oh, nice. Congrats. Uh, good luck. Why don't you come with me and see if the Adventurers Guild has any commissions for us to handle?
Pardon my eavesdropping, but did you say that you're going to the Adventurers Guild to take a commission? Recently, we've been running into a group of rowdy treasure hoarders whenever we go into the wild to gather ingredients. It seems as if they're intentionally targeting our restaurant staff. I hope you can understand how dire the situation has become.
Not gonna give you a spoil. Not gonna spoil you on it whatsoever. It's something you got to experience yourself, my guy.
This matter has been taking a real toll on our business. Since I've already submitted the commission to Catherine, perhaps you can consider helping us out?
Sure.
Treasure hoarders, huh? Well, bad guys are the best practice targets for ninjutsu.
Guess our post-meal plans are settled then.
Great! You have my thanks. Let me show you where the treasure hoarders have been most active these days.
Okay, so there we go.
Anna was right. There's the treasure hoarders.
Exactly. Your mission objective: survive.
All that food we just ate is weighing me down a bit, but I think we can still handle them.
Excuse me, I have a spider I need to get rid of. I will be right back. All right. Me. Go. And my audio is back. Good. All right. Sorry about that. I had my own survival mission to undergo.
Solidify!
The wind knows me.
Incoming!
Nowhere to hide.
One Nate.
Alright, last one. Watch this. Oh no! How? How could this happen?
Are you injured?
No! It's all that big brute's fault. Just as I was taking care of the last of them, he charged straight at me. I moved back to dodge him, but he was too tall. As he reached out to grab me, his hand landed right on my head. It's over. It's so over. All that hard work for nothing. He crossed the line. Everyone knows that if you're trying to grow taller, you can't be touched on the head.
You saying getting patted down on the head can stunt your growth?
Worse. I never let anyone touch my head. Who knows how much I'll have to eat and sleep, or how much training I'll have to do to make up for it.
I don't think that'll stop you from growing.
It's a real bummer, you know. I see you're just trying to comfort
You
me.
failed your basic mission objective of survive.
It's not fun to be patted on the head. But what's done is done. There's nothing I can do about it now. Just forget it. I give up on growing. I'm not gonna grow any taller today, that's for sure. Sorry, I don't want to bum you out with my terrible mood. I should probably just go back now. The Shrine Maiden's gonna give me a real earful. Might as well get it over with.
The saying, you know, all good things come to those who wait.
I get it. I'll try to look at the bright side. I was too anxious about growing, and now I'm being punished by the Archons.
I have an idea, Sayu.
No need. I don't want to trouble you anymore. Maybe my stunted growth is tied to my bad attitude more than anything else. Getting you involved any further will just be a waste of your time.
Though you may not be growing taller right now, you can still experience the feeling of growing.
Huh? The feeling of growing? What do you mean?
Imagine after you grow taller, you can reach higher places and see farther, right?
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm after.
Alright, then come with me. I promise you'll feel better.
Reach higher and see farther? Really? Sounds good. I appreciate all your help.
Speed of light! Hey!
You had me worried on the way here, you know? I seriously wondered if you were taking me to the Kamisato residence or the shrine. But you weren't kidding. I can see much farther from here. Somehow, I feel a little better after coming up so high.
Is there anything in particular that you'd like to do after you grow taller?
No, nothing particularly special. I'd simply like to go to the forest and pick some fruit from the trees without having to jump or find something to step on. Just that would be enough to make me happy. I'd also like to go swimming in water that's too deep for me now. And no one will tease me anymore for my toes not being able to touch the bottom. Oh, and I'll be able to eat more too, and stop wasting food all the time.
I suppose being taller will make things easier for you.
And not to mention, I'll become more free too. I won't need to have a guardian to look after me, and the Shrine Maiden won't be out to catch me anymore. I'll even be able to visit other places for training. I'll go wherever I want, and sleep wherever I want. Imagine, no need to catch up on naps anymore. That will be the day. By the way, do you happen to need anyone with ninjutsu skills to accompany you on your adventures?
Adventuring is a grueling experience.
See? You still see me by my current height. Who knows? Maybe I'll be even taller than you one day. Just wait till I'm taller. You won't need to worry about me ever again.
See, you're already in a better mood.
Yeah, you're right. Thanks. From now on, I'll visit high places more often. They really do work miracles.
This isn't the highest you can achieve, you know.
Huh? What do you mean?
Still reach even higher and see even farther, but you can't do that just by standing here.
Oh, I see. So what should I do, huh?
Yep. I had a feeling this was going to be the case. Yup. Aww. Although her plans to grow taller have not gone smoothly, at least you helped her catch a glimpse of the future. Oh my god, this is so adorable. This is so cute. One ending left. That was a really cute image. So we gave her a piggyback ride, and we gave her a shoulder ride.
Welcome to Kiminami.
Oh, time waits for no one. I've always taken a. Speaking of, but no. Yay! Eating food like this will. Yeah, you. I'm alright. I'm just a bit full. But if that's the okay, dango. Yes, I think the who knew? Why does growing?
Do you still wish to continue?
Let's keep at it. But maybe I could try some other food. All the stuff we just ordered is starting a swirl reaction in my tummy.
We shouldn't bite more than we can chew.
Yeah, I understand. Remember, not too fast now. Ugh, my tummy hurts.
Actually, no, I'll keep running around Kazo.
Lesson learned. Next time, only order one dish. If we finish it, then we can order another. That would be a better plan.
Seems you've reached your limit. How about we take a break?
No, wait. I won't give up. Some things can never be achieved until you push yourself.
The old man is just staring us down, judging us.
If I can't eat anymore, then we can always order some tea. My body needs to get the signal that I'm trying to grow taller.
It can be hard to be nimble with a full stomach.
Yeah, I'm a little worried about that too. Ninja must be quick on their feet. It'd be embarrassing to get stuck in a tight passageway. But my body will feel my desire to grow and direct all the nutrients to the right place.
Good luck with that.
I've already eaten this much. I can't give up now. That's it. I'm done. Growing is more painful than I thought. We still have 2 radishes left over. Would you mind finishing them?
Sure thing, I've been waiting for a chance to help.
No, wait a second. On second thought, let me try to eat more. Otherwise, I'll feel like then I'll call it quits. No more trying to grow by eating. Alright, here it goes.
Sayu? Where are you, Sayu? Come out this instant!
Instant panic.
Uh-oh, it's the Shrine Maiden.
We've been out for
Not
too long.
She's coming this way. What should we do? There's only one option now. I'll lead her away from here. And
You're gonna
try to
fail
make her
spectacularly
catch
because
her.
you're so full.
We'll meet back here later. I'll just slip away and... oh no. My tummy. It's too full. Yikes.
Everything in moderation. Escape is Sayu's bread and butter, but this time her attempt ends in failure. Well, that's Sayu's hangout complete. And it'll still be about, after reset, 2 days before I can do Goro's. Then Yunjin, then Ningguang, then Kukishonobu. It's a process. But I'm making progress. Right, I'm gonna go fight a boss now.
What's happening?
wind knows me. Gather!
Time for a light show!
Solidify! One with nature. Solidify! The wind knows me.
Oh, shit. Wasn't fast enough.
The fuse is lit!
Meh. Okay. It is 2:11 in the morning. I'm almost at 24,000 Primo Gems. Nice. But I'm at 69 Heroes Wit. Okay. I think I will end it here. I do have stuff I need to get done in like 7-8 hours from now, and I still have some other stuff I want to do. So I think I'm going to end the stream here. Just under, just a couple minutes shy of 3 hours, but I managed to do 2 parts of the new Chasm adventure. I did 4 test run character things. I managed to finish grinding the Oceanoid. I've managed to figure out what boss I'll grind next with my resident in my spare time and on stream. And I managed to complete Sayu's Hangout. Don't know if I'll stream tomorrow, aka Friday, or basically like 12ish or so. Yeah, you know what I mean. I don't know if I'll stream for Friday. No, I haven't rolled on the banner. I might not roll on the banner at all because I'm trying to save for some Dendro characters. Though I would really like to get Ito, but I know if I get full lucky. It's currently Friday now. It's 2 a.m. on Friday for me, but I mean like late night Friday is not. So when I refer to Friday, that's what I mean. Yeah, I don't know. I might not stream. I have Kazuha. Yeah, most of my streams are from like 11 p.m. to like 1 to 3 or even 4 in the morning, sometimes later, but I'm quote unquote running out of content. I've hit a time gate now when it comes to Hangouts. I have 3 days worth of commissions I need to do in order to get the required amount of keys to unlock Goros. So even if I stream, I have to come up with something to do on Genshin, which it might be Abyss Floor 12, and then maybe just kind of trying to 100% clear Enkanomiya. It's that section of the map. Oh, no, I don't roll for weapons. I never roll on the weapon banner. It may screw me in the end, but I just don't want to roll on the weapon banner really ever. It'd be nice to have like Primordial Jade Spear and stuff like that, but nah, I'm gonna save my Primo Gems. I kind of want to save them, especially for Dendro characters, depending on how fast. Yeah, depending on how fast we get even the Dendro Archon, I would love that. To get another Archon in general, even if they don't have the greatest kit, because I just would like to collect all the Archons. I'm only missing Venti at the moment. Though if we somehow have a Hu Tao rerun before Sumeru, I probably would break the bank on that. Probably. I don't know. I can't say honestly. But if I had all the money in the world, or if Giga Chad Whale, if he was here and everything, I'd be like, could you just donate me and I'll just give me some gotcha spending money, please, Papa. But yeah, it might be like I just run around Enkanomiya and use the interactive map to kind of get all the chests and all the puzzles and stuff like that done on that map for one stream or two. If not, maybe I'll play a different game. I might play like The Walking Dead Season 2 on stream. Wouldn't be a bad idea to play The Walking Dead Season 2 on stream, get it off my out of my library. It's been on my to play for a while. Granted, I kind of know what happens already because I've seen playthroughs of it, but it's more for my own satisfaction. I could play Slime on stream. I got options, basically. Also trying to grow this channel, and I'm trying to grow YouTube and trying to do a bunch of other stuff. And if I overextend too much, I'm not going to get anything. I'm always grateful to even get an extra follower here and there. Getting more people in chat every now and then is a really nice feeling. And that's why I appreciate the constant, like, you guys pop in, you say a couple things, and even if you don't end up sticking around for most of the stream, just showing people that I'm still managing to get viewers is a nice feeling. Because ideally, in the perfect world, like all the boxes get checked, I'd like to be able to make even some money out of this and do it as even a side gig. Maybe I'll make it big and get more experience out of it. But I really do like doing streams. I do like doing YouTube. It'd be kind of cool to see it grow from there. But you gotta always keep your hopes and expectations a little in moderation. Either way, tangents aside, I'm going to end it here. I'm probably going to spend the next hour just reading some manga and doing some other stuff like that, and then probably go to sleep. I'll let, again, follow my Twitter if you're ever curious. You can also directly tweet me about if I'm ever going to stream on a particular night. I can give you a heads up. But I'm usually tweeting there first and foremost before any other place. I might stream Saturday. I don't know if it'll be Genshin, but yeah. Even if I do stream Genshin and it's like I don't want to run around Economia, I can do a little bit more of the Chasm stuff, the event, and then yeah, you know what I mean. I'm tired. I'm a little tired, but this has been Alduics. Thank you all for tuning into my stream. Thank you for all of your support. It's always very much appreciated. I never expect you guys to pop in. It's always a delight when you do. It's always very much appreciated. And well, I hope I can catch you for another stream. Peace out, guys.